Hey, how are you doing, people? How are you doing, Aeronators? And welcome back to another honest reaction video. I got this wonderful cup of coffee and I think I'm totally ready for today's performance. This time we're gonna be checking out BTS performing at MAMA's 2018 in Hong Kong. MAMA, Mama. That's a pretty interesting name they got going on for their music awards show, but anyways. Before we begin, of course, make sure you check me out on Instagram, Twitter, and Patreon, and also don't forget to submit your subtitles in Korean in this case. I'm gonna feature you in my next video as a contributor because I very much appreciate your help. It's very easy to do, guys. It's not complicated at all. I'm gonna have a little tutorial clip playing over here, so if you can help me out with that, I will be very, very grateful. Alright, let's dive in.
I'm not afraid, and I can face myself. We are idol.
Wow, look at that. It looks like a mask.
Say what now? Say what? Let's go. Hey, hey. 2018. With that BTS.
Okay, first off, look at this frame. This thing, I'm not even sure what to call it, but it looks like a face or a mask, right? And these glowing eyes, that looks so amazing. You know what? You probably don't know that song, but it reminds me of a live performance of The Devil and I by Slipknot. In their clip, they've got a devil, but here it also looks kind of scary. Ooh. It must have been so great being in the crowd in that moment. Like, just imagine everyone around you singing with you at the same time. I'm sure the guys are happy about that, but the audience as well feels this excitement. And just once again, I want to point out the stage setup and everything, the lights. And I'm pretty sure they give out those little lights too, the lights that audience has to make it look even cooler. Amazing job. Seems like every concert BTS performs at is set up so professionally.
Make some noise! Let's go! Artists, here comes idol. I'm not from talent. Wanna hit the idol. I'm proud of it.
Okay, it's kind of blurry here, but Jungkook's jacket looks kind of like my shirt I'm wearing right now. I don't have glitter on it though, but I guess it's close enough. And one interesting thing I noticed is when they were dancing, I heard sounded something like their microphones were hitting either their mouth or their chins maybe. And like, it's obvious that's gonna be happening because they're dancing, they're moving a lot. And I think the sound engineers could have done a little better job with controlling the sound that's coming from their mics. I don't really know much about sound engineering on this kind of performances, but I guess it's not very difficult to just mute their mics, like for the very beginning part, because they know they're just gonna be dancing. It doesn't take away from the performance whatsoever, it's just a little thing I noticed. Right, just right there, a little bit. And of course, as always, the performance is live. That's very cool. You can hear the change of sound when the microphone is closer or further away. The guys are killing it, once again. Look at the rappers, guys. It's not only Jungkook who's got the stable voice. J-Hope in the beginning was jumping around like crazy, then Suga, and they all sounded very, very consistent. And look at this bit. That kick was so cool. I really want to know how they train their voices to be so stable while they're performing. It's amazing. I heard something about Jungkook that he runs on a treadmill while singing, and that's how he practices. Wow. Just look at all those colors, all those visuals. You know how something can look quote unquote beautiful and then something else look cool? And like usually those two things don't really combine together. But this thing, it looks beautiful, but at the same time it's like very modern and bright and flashy. So it looks cool as well. Once again, great job setting up the stage. Guys, those dance moves, holy. Oh guys, while we're at it, I want to ask you something. In my latest reaction to Boy With Love live performance, I tried to do their like shoulder dance move. And one of you commented that now I should do a cover, a dance cover. And here's the thing, guys, I've never danced in my life. I have no formal training whatsoever, but I like different kinds of sports, and throughout my whole life I've always done sports. I've always been active. So in my personal opinion, I feel like I can, you know, control my body pretty well. So here's my question, guys. Would you be interested in seeing me, a complete newbie dancer, trying to cover one of their dance routines? I won't tell you which one though, which dance that's gonna be until I post the actual video. But right now, guys, just let me know in the comments if that's something you would like to see me do. If your answer is yes, then you will probably have to wait for that video for quite a long time, because one thing, I have to remember the choreography, second thing, I have to like practice and make it look somewhat good as I can. So if you want, guys, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna try it, but don't expect the video to be up the next week. It's gonna take longer than that. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you for sure, I'm not gonna look as fly as he does while I'm doing my dance, cause look at that outfit, look, and the hair is matching as well. He's taking it to the next level. Seems like in a live setting, it's a very rapper-oriented song. Look, it's the second verse, and for the most part, so far, only the rappers have been singing. Or rapping, I should say. I know that Jungkook comes in after this part, so let's keep going. Damn. Alright, oh, okay. That was one of the best I'm walking fiercely faces. Like, what in the actual world? Oh, and here's a closer look of his jacket. Dang, that thing looks nice. I would like to have something similar to that. I like flashy clothes, you know, that's my thing. Okay, that's me at their concert. Okay, alright, now that thing with the eyes, Now it looks like a lion. Let me know in the comments, guys, if that means something, if that's maybe their spirit animal, the spirit animal of their group, or because this song is called Idol, it represents, I don't know, because it's like, because the lion is the king of the animals, he's an idol. That was Aaron and his theory moment. But yeah, guys, I'm wondering if that means something.
Are you ready?
Jimin nailed that high note. It wasn't like super powerful or super loud, but it sounded very appropriate for the song and for his voice. And that's a way more important thing than just trying to make your every belt sound as loud as you can. He's got a high, light voice, so this type of approach works way better for him. You see, it sounded very, very good. And RM in the background, are you ready? And the crowd just goes crazy. He seems to be the sort of starter or trigger of the crowd craziness. Like at the most important moment of the song, he just says something and everyone goes wild. Boom, everything explodes. What am I talking about, guys? Look how many people, how many backup dancers they brought on the stage. I'm not gonna try to count them, obviously, but I think there's around 50 people. That's a lot of dancers on one stage, I can tell you. And for some reason, I find this transition from the high energy music to this, like, I'm not sure what to call it, to this, like, dip in the energy so cool, and they all turn around at the same time. Ooh. What's happening? I actually thought for a second that they're gonna run into the crowd, but then I was like, I don't think they're gonna get out of there alive. Like the fans will just, I don't know, eat them. It's a pretty interesting dilemma, right? You as a performer, you wanna like interact with your fans, and I think it would be so cool for them to just like jump into the audience so they can get carried around, if you know what I mean. But at the same time, it might also be kind of dangerous because you never know who's in the audience. I'm sure most of them are good people and everything, but yeah, it's always good to have some precaution. Guys, that was so cool how they decided to continue the music for a little longer and insert a little more dancing into the performance. That was awesome. And hey, I noticed one thing. Look, I think Jimin ripped his armpit on his jacket while he was dancing. No wonder though, because look how tight that thing gets when he lifts his arms. You know, I think if I was a suit designer for BTS, I would insert some sort of stretchable fabric in like this area. Holy crap, guys, that was something. What a performance. You know, I was gonna say like the visuals in this one might be my favorite so far, but then I remembered that I feel the same kind of way after each of their performances, so I can't really pick favorites, they're all good. Hey, alright people, thank you so much for watching as always, and now you know what to do. You leave a like, you subscribe, and you click the bell. I will see you in the next video, Aaronators. Take care, keep listening to great music, and peace out.